Just be fucking authentic. Don't try to be someone else. That's all, and that's enough. For anyone, just be yourself, because when I talk to the camera, I have so much conviction and so much passion when I speak, because I love this stuff. I hope to God that you're actually feeling this, because it's absolutely coming from my heart. And that's how I always try to speak to the camera. And that's like the #1 thing that's got me to like so many different places in my life and to connect with so many different people. Because if you try to be someone else, it's going to be so uncomfortable being in the shoes of someone else that doesn't fit. You're not going to be able to walk right. You're going to get blisters on your feet. So don't do that. Just be yourself, fit into your shoes, and everyone will accept you who is right for you. No matter if it's a partner or a boss or a business partner, whatever the case is, be yourself.
You be yourself and make sure that you love being yourself. There's gonna be roadblocks, there's gonna be tribulations, but always remember this is a life experience. Accept the experience, appreciate the experience, find your journey, respect your journey, and love it.
You gotta love yourself first before you can love anyone, right? You gotta love yourself. Always remember that. Once you get that down pat, then you can spread your love, the love of other people. So it's very important, because when you're yourself, you know, no one can tell you nothing. You know, it's no right or wrong when you're yourself, so.
And it turns out that if you do what you want and if you are yourself, people actually like you more. It's really hard to accept that, and it's scary and it's vulnerable, and it means that you can have experiences that are more hurtful because it's actually you, but there's more pros than cons.
Be the person that your mum thinks you are, or the person that your younger self wanted as a role model. Brave, courageous, earnest, honest, virtuous, like on fire. There's this quote from the ancient Greeks that says, "Live as though all your ancestors were living again through you." I really love that. This sort of, we judge people based on how much life they can tolerate, how much feeling they can deal with and carry and enjoy. And that's something that we should all try and have more of in ourselves. Being that person that your younger self wanted as a role model. Being the person that your mum thinks you are.
You have to be yourself. Doesn't matter if the people like or not. You think I'm going to change now? Our Christian self is always, I'm going to change now. You think with nearly 40 years old, I'm going to change? Of course not. Oh, you like me or you don't like me? It's part of the life.
Your life is your story. No one else gets to write it. No one else gets to define it. Every choice you make, every risk you take, every dream you chase, it's yours. People will doubt you, judge you, misunderstand you, but it doesn't matter. This is your journey, your fight, your legacy. Own it.
You can do what you put your mind to. And if you continue to put your mind to it, the game opens up new levels. And each new level that gets opened up, you're able to adapt a different mindset and a different approach. You can stop at that level, or you can go, I want more levels. I want more fucking levels.
The more you think about yourself, the more miserable you are. We're so social that you can take the most antisocial human beings imaginable, so psychopathic criminals, and you can punish them by putting them in solitary confinement. That's how social human beings are. And so your mental health is way more dependent on your nesting within a social structure than on your internal coherence of your belief system. It's more like, does anyone like you? Do you have any friends? Do you have anyone that loves you?
If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person. But if you leave yourself open to experience, despite what others think, then you will learn and grow.
Don't pressure yourself. Doing your best is already enough. You don't have to meet everyone's expectations, and you don't need to be perfect every single day. Some days are harder than others, and that's okay. What matters is that you're trying, even when it's not easy. You're showing up, giving what you can, and that's something to be proud of. Life isn't a race, and you don't need to rush just to prove your worth. Take your time. Breathe. Rest if you need to. Your best might look different every day, but as long as it's honest, it's more than enough.
Start doing what makes you happy. One day, you're going to look back on your life when you're 60, 70. You're going to realize how dumb you were for letting what they said hold you back. You only got one person you got to make happy. That's yourself.
Whatever you say to yourself and believe over and over again, you start to believe as a reality. You start to walk it and talk it and act it. So what you say is, I am unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I don't care what it is. I'm unstoppable. Nothing will stop me. The greatest of all qualities to guarantee success is the absolute willingness to go at anything and refuse to stop until you achieve it.
You could be the master of your fate. You could be the captain of your soul. But you have to realize that life is coming from you and not at you. And then that takes time.
99% of people in the world are convinced that they're incapable of achieving great things, so they aim for the mediocre. If you are insecure, guess what? The rest of the world is too. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think. A lack of confidence killed more dreams than a lack of competence ever did.